we've kind of gone head to head with this strange concept of freedom of speech. And I just wonder how you feel about freedom of speech, or what it means to you. I never had encountered any problem with saying what I thought, or people on my show saying what they thought, until almost exactly 3 months ago, when one of our massive broadcasts, the second largest YouTube live stream in the world that day, was deleted and banned after that. And I've been going head to head ever since. How do you feel about freedom of speech? What do you think people should know about it? What does it mean to you?
So freedom of speech is everything. If I'm not happy with what the government is doing, I don't have freedom if I can't step out and say, I'm not okay with this. If I disagree with somebody, but I don't have the right to step out and express why I disagree with it, am I free at all? I don't think so. And I want somebody that disagrees with me. Maybe to a point that it feels like my blood is boiling and burning. I disagree with them so much. I want them to have the right to say whatever it is that they're going to say. Otherwise, we have nothing. Like there is no freedom. And right now, our best way to communicate is through these platforms. YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Parler, TikTok. But they're curating what we're allowed to say, and that's not freedom. I understand they're a private company and they have the right to do whatever they want with the content that they own, but they're curating the speech to limit specific ideas. That's not freedom. Like if you Ryan believe A and I believe B, and they're like, oh, we also believe in B, sorry, we're not going to let anything that Brian says come out. That is exactly what they're doing. They're curating entire news feeds and news streams to support whatever they believe. That's not how it works. Like, we have to have an opportunity to, like the town hall, a true town hall, not a curated town hall where we get to pick and choose who's going to be present, and we're gonna pre-position questions, and we're gonna only, make these. Like, if somebody says something that we agree with, then we have an audience already pre-prepared to, yeah, we agree with that. And when somebody says something that we don't agree with, then it's crickets, because we can orchestrate all that. That's what's happening. And that's not freedom. Then everything that we read and everything that we see is being decided by an algorithm, or which is created by a human that has their own opinions, or is being dictated by that group. I obviously don't agree with somebody that lives in south of San Francisco in Simi Valley, Silicon Valley, and drives a $2 million sports car and has an extra Tesla in their garage. We may not see eye to eye on a lot of issues. I surely want to hear what he or she has to say. But I definitely don't want that person muting what I have to say. And that's the crux of the matter is, not just like how YouTube can demonetize something like that. Okay. That sucks. But how, if they don't like something, they can bury it. Hate speech is one thing, but we have to be very careful about hate speech. It's like, do I think the N word is a despicable thing that should never come out of anyone's mouth? For sure. Like, should it be a crime to say it? I don't know. I don't think so. I want somebody to say that so I can know what I think about that person. Now, that person's disgusting, But like, if that's being censored, if like, hey, do you know what? Jews, you guys can't talk anymore. As of today, you guys actually have to. We're gonna have a special badge on Twitter. It's gonna be this little gold star, and you guys don't get to talk. We've seen that play out in history, right, in real time. So, like, we know how that turns out. Like, whether you're curating information, tearing down monuments, or burning books, it's all the same thing. You're limiting about how people talk. That never goes well historically.